90-day, marriages crumble as Gino tries to get Jasmine deported and Darcy challenges Georgie to file for divorce. Darcy challenged her husband Georgie to file for divorce on the October 5 episode of 90-Day Fiance, Happily Ever After? As tensions continued to rise following the rocky conclusion to their Bulgarian vacation. Meanwhile, Gino called Jasmine to confront her about the $70,000 he believes she owes him and accused Jasmine of using him to get a green card. Gino claimed their marriage was a scam and informed his estranged wife that he called immigration on her. Trouble found both Jasmine and Darcy on the latest episode of 90-Day Fiance, Happily Ever After? As both ladies battled their husbands over their deteriorating marriages. First, Darcy challenged her husband Georgie to file for divorce as tensions continued to rise following the rocky end to their Bulgarian vacation. Darcy made the declaration during a feisty fancy dinner with her sister, her husband Florian and their friends, Svet and Roxy, after she and Georgie openly bickered about their fight in Bulgaria, communication issues, and more of their ongoing marital problems. After playing the blame game with each other, Georgie insisted that he felt he is always wrong in Darcy's eyes, making it difficult for him to open up to her. "Then don't be married," she exclaimed. "File for divorce. Is that what you want? Because that's what it feels like you want." Earlier in the day, Darcy expressed concerns about her relationship to Stacey after the twins took part in an aerial silks class in hopes of releasing old baggage and ushering in new, more positive energy. In a confessional, Darcy revealed that she and Georgie were barely speaking to each other following the big blow-up at the end of their trip a few days prior. "We haven't even talked to each other about what happened on our last night in Bulgaria," she explained. After the class, Darcy told Stacey that Georgie was hesitant to give me his half of the rent for the month upon returning home. Darcy later said Georgie eventually caved after she started a group chat with herself, her husband and her dad. Darcy also suggested that, rather than communicating with her, Georgie said he wants half his money back for her portion of the trip to Bulgaria. Stacey was astonished by the allegations, calling Georgie a greedy mother in response. "You deserve to be treated like a queen every day," Stacey told her twin, who feared her husband was trapped in an avoidant mindset. Their relationship, she later noted, had begun to feel like two ships passing by. Later that evening, Georgie seemed miserable as he sat across the table from his wife at dinner. In a confessional, Georgie admitted that he was still hurt by how the end of the trip to Bulgaria played out, and that things had gotten uncomfortable between him and his wife. "I'm not going to pretend that everything is okay when it's not really okay," he explained. Back at dinner, Darcy revealed that she was triggered by Georgie's suggestion that he was interested in traveling alone. But Georgie felt it was a misunderstanding, and she overreacted. "Ed. You disrespected me first by telling me I'm with you because I did this, for your money and all this," he explained. Darcy acknowledged her error, and later admitted that she still has healing work to do with herself. But she suggested Georgie needed to do the same. Still, Georgie felt that he sometimes couldn't pinpoint what exactly is wrong in certain circumstances, suggesting that it seemed like everything he did was wrong sometimes. "You know what? Keep blaming me," Darcy said sharply, in a quiet tone. "He's never going to change. Only when, and if he wants to for himself." "No, I'm always wrong," Georgie complained, causing Darcy's blood to boil. That's when she put divorce on the table, leaving the room in complete silence. "I think for her to just drop that whole thing on the table, I think was kind of like crazy," their friend Svet said in a confessional. "So something has had to happen that was bigger than this, just what we heard." Also during the explosive episode, Gino finally called Jasmine and shared the scathing letter that he personally wrote to her, venting all of his feelings about their failed relationship. At one point, Gino said it was obvious that Jasmine used him for a green card. "I find the timing of you receiving your green card and sleeping at Matt's house very significant," he explained in the call, later calling their marriage the biggest mistake of my life. "Oh my God," Jasmine groaned in response while sitting on her bed. But Gino demanded that he finish and went on to claim that Jasmine stabbed me in the back, used me and broke my heart. Before the call, Gino told producers that he wanted to share his letter with Jasmine so he can close this chapter of my life and be done with it. He then informed Jasmine that he felt let down by his now estranged wife. I really thought you loved me when we spoke for 3 years while you were in Panama, he began. But Gino then suggested that things took a turn for the worse upon her arrival in the United States. You treated me horribly daily, he stated, and it was as though you never really wanted to be with me. After accusing Jasmine of using him for her green card, Gino then confronted her with the numbers he calculated while writing the letter. He went through his itemized list, including $40,000 for all I transferred to Panama, $10,000 for the wedding, $1,225 for her green card, $1,000 for his work on the K-1 visa process and $5,000 for a divorce lawyer. So all this money adds up to a good $70,000, Gino shouted at Jasmine. You never intended to be with me. This was AF scam and it's marriage fraud to the T. Jasmine maintained she did nothing criminal and argued that the marriage didn't work while Matt watched helplessly from the doorway. But Gino disagreed with his wife. You never did anything for me, he yelled, adding go back to Panama. This caused Jasmine to burst into tears on the other end of the phone. Leave me alone. Jasmine wailed. You have never had empathy for me. The fact that you choose this moment, just to trap me. What kind of person are you? But Gino was furious. What do you mean this moment, Jasmine? I just found out you're pregnant with some other guy's kid, and we were supposed to have a baby together. Jasmine reminded Gino that he was not interested in having Sue with her before screaming, you hate me, into her phone, but Gino contended, you knew it was a scam from the beginning. Okay, then go to immigration. Deport me. Go ahead. Jasmine wept, to which Gino replied, I've already gone to immigration. You'll hear from them soon. Jasmine broke down even more, and scolded Gino for making me sick over their marriage drama. From the door, Matt begged his girlfriend to calm down. But Gino was relentless. I'm going to take action right away, he told his emotional wife, and she sobbed on the other end of the line. Before he could continue, Jasmine hung up the phone on him. Tears streamed down her face as Matt held his head in his hands behind her. 90-Day Fiance, meet Patia and her much younger plumber/stripper BF Dylan, exclusive clip. In the clip, we meet Dylan, a plumber/stripper from Tasmania, and Patia, an exotic dancer from Texas. He explains, I started stripping and the phone started ringing. A few years later, Australia's Got Talent came to town. And I ended up actually making it all the way to the grand finale of that show. And then suddenly, I'm Thunder from Down Under MC in Las Vegas, and that's when I met Patia. She adds, I moved to Las Vegas because my love life was a mess. I was married twice. I was separating from my husband and I was not looking for love. One night, I was working and Dylan came in. He recalls, I looked up on a podium and she just looked beautiful. We just started talking and then I was really just smitten with her. Patia, holding her breasts, jokes, he fell for these right away. It was love at first boob sight. They're finally ready to build a life together in Tasmania after more than a decade of on and off long distance love. But with a 20-year age gap between Patia and her younger Aussie BF, they face more than just cultural differences. Get to know 90-Day Fiance's Jasmine Pineda's 3 kids. As 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda has documented her split from Gino Palazzolo and her shocking pregnancy with Matt Branasterianu on Season 9 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, fans have started to question the immigration status of her other children. While Jasmine rarely mentions her children back in Panama on the show, her Instagram bio reads, Immigrant mama on a journey working hard to bring my sons to below. You can find everything we know about Jasmine's children, including when they were born, where they live now, and the full story behind their visa delays. When did Jasmine give birth to her baby with Matt? Jasmine had her third baby, Matilda, in April 2025. To celebrate the birth of Jasmine and Matt's daughter, TLC posted on Instagram, there's a brand new bundle of joy in the 90-Day Fiancé family. Congrats to Jasmine and Matt, who just welcomed baby girl Matilda. Introducing Maddie, our sweet baby girl, says the pair. She's already filling our hearts with so much love and joy. What are the names of Jasmine Pineda's kids? The 90 Day Fiance star has 3 kids, including 2 sons named JC and Juance, whom she shares with her ex-husband in Panama, and her daughter, Matilda. Below, we've broken down everything we know about each of her children. Jasmine's oldest son is a 13-year-old named Juance, who still lives in Panama. While he is generally not featured in the franchise, he made a rare appearance back in 2023. For his 12th birthday, Jasmine posted, "My charming prince turns 12 years old tomorrow. Juance, you're the love of my life, my world, my everything. I'm so lucky to have the most amazing baby boy ever. Mommy loves you." On July 1, 2025, Jasmine posted a video of Juance video chatting with his baby sister. She wrote, "Juance is adding fluent and adorable English to his resume. Watching him learn is the sweetest thing ever." Jasmine's youngest son, JC, who is close in age to Juance, has not appeared on 90 Day Fiancé or in her social media content. According to the happily ever after star, is neurodivergent and began living with her mother during the pandemic. In the past, Jasmine has told viewers, "It's very hard for to communicate. He doesn't have a verbal language. But what makes it difficult to have a child with special needs is not the child. It's the people. It's very hard, it's not easy. Communicate. He doesn't have a verbal language. But what makes it difficult to have a child with special needs is not the child. It's the people. It's very hard, it's not easy." Matilda. Jasmine announced that she was pregnant with her daughter, Matilda, during the Season 2 tell-all of 90 Day, The Last Resort. At the time, viewers had just witnessed Jasmine ask Gino for an open relationship, so that she could explore an intimate connection with Matt. On September 12, Jasmine posted, "Matilda, you're the most adorable and unexpected gift from heaven. You make our life complete in ways we never imagined, and every day with you feels like a blessing wrapped in the purest joy." Why are Jasmine Pineda's sons still in Panama? Since Jasmine gave birth to Matilda, 90 Day fans have questioned why Jasmine's sons still live in Panama. Jasmine reportedly has to wait up to 2 years to bring her sons to the States, as Gino made an error in her immigration paperwork by not including her sons' names on the forms as well. Hopefully, both Juance and JC will be able to come live with their mom and sister in Florida soon.